The wedding in the ghost town took place in the fading light of a Montana sunset, a time when shadows stretch long and secrets whisper on the wind. It was an unlikely ceremony, two people from different worlds, brought together by circumstance and a shared resilience that ran deeper than their weariness. Colt Weston, a man forged in the fires of hard work and solitude, found himself drawn to Clara Dawson, a traveler burdened by a mysterious past. He looked out over the dusty street, a place where dreams had once flourished but now stood abandoned, much like the ghost of a forgotten promise. The silence was broken only by the creak of a saloon door swinging in the wind. He had never believed in marriage, thinking it was a contract that could be broken easier than a thrown lasso. Yet here he was agreeing to a marriage of convenience with a woman whose spirit mirrored the wild. Mustang roaming the hills above Dusty Creek. How did we get here? Was it pride, desperation? Or the flicker of hope that ignited in his chest whenever he saw the determined set of her jaw? Clara felt a similar turmoil of emotions. She had traveled far from the life she once knew, seeking refuge from a past that haunted her dreams. In Colt, she saw a kindred spirit, a man who valued hard work and independence, just as she did. But the thought of trading her freedom for a shotgun wedding unsettled her. Yet something in the desolate beauty of the prairie and the unwavering gaze of the man before her stirred a yearning for a different kind of life, one that promised challenges but also a chance at happiness. As they exchanged vows under the watchful eyes of the townspeople, the weight of their decision settled upon them. They had chosen each other in a moment of vulnerability, but what would the future hold? In the coming years, their marriage became a safe harbor amidst the storms of life. Through the changing seasons, they learned to lean on each other, finding solace in the warmth of shared silences and understanding glances. They had built a life on the edge of nowhere, and yet it was here that their story bloomed into something real and enduring. In the tapestry of their lives, there were threads of joy and sorrow, laughter and tears, all woven together by the unwavering bond of their love. There were moments when the harshness of the prairie seemed to echo the struggles within their hearts, testing their resolve and reminding them of the fragility of happiness. But through it all, they held fast to the promises they had made. As the years passed, their love deepened, nurtured by the vastness of the Montana sky and the enduring strength of their spirits. They had journeyed from two souls, seeking refuge to becoming a beacon of hope in a world that often seemed too harsh and unforgiving. Their love story was a testament to the power of human resilience and the transformative nature of love. Colt had seen many sunrises over the Badlands, each painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson as the sun chased away the shadows of night. But none had been as meaningful as the ones he'd shared with Clara. The silent understanding between them had become a language, one spoken in the gentle touch of a hand or the knowing look that transcended words. He remembered the day their son was born, the tiny fingers curled tight around his thumb, a symbol of the new life they had brought into the world. And then their daughter, with her eyes as bright and boundless as the Montana sky. She filled their home with laughter, chasing away the loneliness that had lingered in the corners of his heart. There were times when the weight of his responsibilities threatened to consume him, but Clara was always there, her unwavering support anchoring him to reality. He looked out at the sprawling ranch, a testament to their shared efforts, where the land they had tamed echoed the strength of their love. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the prairie, Colt found himself drawn to the porch swing. He closed his eyes, carrying with it the scent of wild flowers and distant rain. In the distance, a hawk circled, its cry echoing the solitude that sometimes tugged at his heart. At moments like these, he yearned for Clara, not just as his wife or the mother of his children. She appeared beside him, her presence a comforting warmth that chased away the lingering chill of the twilight. Her hand found his, her touch a silent language that had become a part of their shared existence. Together they watched the sunset paint the sky in hues of amber and rose, a masterpiece that unfolded with the grace of a well-rehearsed dance. They had weathered storms both fierce and subtle, emerging stronger, their bond deepening with each passing season. Their love story wasn't a fairy tale. It was a testament to the quiet strength that bloomed in the harshest landscapes, proving that love could thrive even in the cracks of a broken heart. Years later, the old wooden church stood steadfast against the relentless winds of time. Its weathered walls bore silent witness to the lives that had unfolded within its humble confines. On that day, when Colt and Clara had pledged their love and exchanged rings that symbolized their eternal bond, it wasn't just their destinies that intertwined. They wove a legacy that would echo through generations. The children they raised carried within them the spirit of the prairie, resilient, kind, and with hearts as big as the Montana sky. As the seasons turned and the years slipped by, the memory of that fateful wedding day remained etched in the hearts of those who had gathered to witness their union. In the quiet moments, when the wind whispered through the prairie grass, they recalled the two souls who had dared to love in the face of adversity, proving that, even in the most desolate landscapes, love had the power to bloom. The old church, now a museum, stood as a reminder of their enduring bond, its bell tolled only on special occasions. Like the day Colt and Clara celebrated their golden wedding anniversary. Their hair was streaked with silver, their eyes filled with a lifetime of shared stories. As they stood hand in hand beneath the familiar roof that had sheltered so many of life's precious moments, the realization of their journey struck them anew. They had chosen each other not because of who they were, but because of who they had become, two individuals who had found strength in unity, solace in companionship, and an unwavering love that defied the harsh realities of their world. Through it all, they had held on to the belief that true love was more than a feeling. It was a commitment, a partnership, and a celebration of life's enduring spirit. In their love story, they found not just their happily ever after, but a reflection of the boundless beauty that could be found in the most unexpected places. And as the final rays of sunlight painted the stained glass windows in hues of gold, Colt and Clara renewed their vows, promising to continue walking hand in hand into the endless horizon, where the love they shared served as the compass guiding their way.